Good evening, everyone. The hour of 6 o'clock having come and gone, I'd like to call the regular city council meeting to order at 6:06 p.m. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Navarrete. Wilson. Here. Tillman.
Here.
Williams.
Here.
Gardner.
Here.
Patton. Smith.
With 5 members answering the call, we do have a quorum, and we are ready and prepared to conduct city business. Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please let the record reflect at 6:07 p.m. we have Alderman Mike Navarrete in the meeting and also Alderman Anthony Smith. So we do have 7 members present. This time we'd like to call up Pastor Cortland Stokes to offer a word of prayer.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, Council. Let us pray. Our God and our Father, we thank you for this opportunity to be alive and to be well. We thank you for these individuals who you have selected and chosen to lead this city, to make decisions. We thank you tonight for these celebrants who are being honored tonight. We thank you for Mayor Jones. We thank you for the life, health, and strength of everyone in this room. We are so grateful. You've been kind to us. As your word declares, we should trust you with all of our hearts, lean not to our own understanding, but in all of our ways acknowledge you, and you will direct our path. We thank you for directing our path tonight. In Jesus' name, amen.
Before we proceed with item 4 on the agenda, is there a motion to deviate from the regular order of business to take up information items 8A through D?
So move.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Williams. All in favor?
Aye.
Tonight, we're going to honor some of our employees who have gone above and beyond to not only provide exceptional services, but also we received many accolades from residents who have sent letters and requested that these public servants be honored. So tonight, we've prepared, so we're going to ask them to come up one at a time to honor them. We're going to start off with Director Cheryl Tillman. So we received a letter for our ISO awards, and Val Williams, we're going to ask Val to come up and present with her. Where Director Tillman not only has been recognized from the BCEG notification team as part of our ISO rating, that she not only went exceptional and beyond that, but also helped the city and gain that along with our Community Economic Development Department. But as you know, Director Tillman has been a stalwart in inspectional services, has the call at any time. She claims that I call her at 5 o'clock in the morning or text her, but we work together on a lot of good issues, and we want to honor her for not only providing us and helping us with this ISO award, but also with helping the city in many of the housing issues and crime-free housing issues that we're going to also honor Director Bansky for. But Director Tillman has been that person along with what she's doing in her department. So Director Tillman, if you want to join us up front. And colleagues, if you want to join us up front as well as we present Director Tillman with this. Yeah, you want to step up and give us a little.
Well, when the recognition, we do so well with CRS and mitigating flood, and there was this item that said, well, you can put forth someone's name for recognition. Hands down. We put Cheryl's name forward, wrote a little bit, and she's the chosen person in the state of Illinois. We are one of only a few communities. There are 3,000 communities in the state of Illinois. Only 2 or 3 have our ratings. So, Cheryl, thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Housing Director, Mike Vansky. As you know, we've gone through a lot to get our housing situation together, and part of the duties with Director Vansky, we've gotten probably 6 letters on Director Vansky being kind to landlords, being tough, answering some good questions with our landlords, and all of them, we received a lot of accommodations, a lot of requests to honor you. So tonight, we want to present you with this for your dedication and commitment to Calumet City. Mike Vansky, please come up and This next one is, we want to make sure we honor the people when our residents call in and give us good feedback on the positive jobs that our police department is doing. They see our police out, they know our police are out, knocking doors, going visiting residents, and also getting our academy back on. So part of the accolades that came for our chief and our department and our detectives and everyone that's here was a good job, and the residents recognizing our police department moving our city forward. So this one is for our chief, Chief Kolash. Please come up. One more. This next one, which is real heavy, I don't know if Captain Brian is here tonight. If not, we'll make sure. And for each of you guys, we got boxes for your awards tonight. So Captain Derek Bryant was chosen. I received a call from the Mayor of Broadview. Captain Bryant was chosen as fire chief, the new fire chief in the village of Broadview. So he, on January 16th, he will be inducted and sworn in as the first African-American fire chief in the village of Broadview. We want to make sure that he gets this. Chief Bacher come up and accept this. Chief Bacher is going to be at the ceremony on the 16th and actually be there swearing me in. Chief, let's make sure that Derek gets this, Captain Brian gets this. This nice award on behalf of the city has a fire truck on it. You guys can see it, but there's a nice fire truck on it from the city. We want to make sure that we honor him for his years of service. Because Captain Brian is retiring from here as well.
January 16th.
January 16th, he's fire chief in the rock.
One, two, one more. That.
We were expecting our commissioners, but I don't believe they're here tonight. Stanley Moore and Monica, I don't see them. So we'll make sure we, when they come at our next meeting, we'll do the resolutions. But please join me in giving a round of applause to everyone we honor tonight. This doesn't mean you guys can call off work tomorrow, but snowstorm tomorrow, but we definitely want to honor you guys. While we're in deviation, I would like to report last year, the City Council honored Eula Lofton. She turned 100 years old, and we had our fire department, we had everyone that celebrated Eula Lofton. It's sad to report that Eula Lofton passed away last week. Her funeral was today, at New Covenant Church. Pastor Damon did a great job with her service. She turned 101. But she wanted, and her family wanted to extend to Calumet City the gratefulness of this city council with bringing her upstairs and honoring her for a 100-year celebration. but she loved Calumet City, and her family wanted me to extend those warm wishes on her passing. So if we can have a moment of silence for the life of Eula Lofton, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Is there a motion to return to the regular order of business? Motion made by Alderman Williams, second by Alderman Smith, to return to the regular order of business. All in favor? We are back in the regular order of business. Item 4 on the agenda is public comment. Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on any items on the agenda? Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on any items on the agenda? If not, we'll move on to item 5 on the agenda. We do not have minutes. The clerk did send me the minutes. I did not, we made a mistake and didn't put them on this agenda. They will be on the January 25th agenda. The minutes were forwarded. They did not make this agenda, but they will be on the January 25th agenda. Next item is reports of standing committees. Finance, Alderman Gardner.
Yes, Mayor, thank you. Good evening. I would just like to report that tonight I have received the 5 items that were requested from the council at the December 14th meeting. I have the supplemental information. This information will be going to a future agenda, but I would like to still have some discussion surrounding some of the items. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Public Safety, Alderman Williams.
Other than congratulations, Chief, we really appreciate all of the public safety, even the fire department and the police department for all that you do for the community. You all are very responsive to the needs of our community. So I just want to publicly thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you,
Mayor.
Thank you, Alderman. Public Utilities, Alderman Patton.
Nothing tonight, Mayor, thank you.
Thank you. Ordinance and Resolutions, Alderman Tillman.
Nothing, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Health, Education, and Welfare, Alderwoman Wilson.
Thank you. Health, Education, and Welfare is looking forward to making a pop-in this Saturday at Downey Park to be a part of the Mentor-Mentee Luncheon with the Tomorrow's Youth Foundation. If you have youth ages 11 to 17 that would like to attend that free event, please contact my office, 708-586-4990, so we can get them on the registration list. I am told that the theme of the day is I am qualified to be me. And so it is a mentor-mentee luncheon that Health, Education, and Welfare will be partnering with. Again, it's 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at Downey Park, 300 Jeffrey, right here in Calumet City, ages 11 to 17. As you know, the weather is changing, so please, if you have a cough, if you have a runny nose, save us all and wear a mask. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderwoman. Permits and licensing, Alderman Smith.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. The business license renewal process for 2024 is currently in progress. We received 205 applications through the online PSN application portal, totaling $38,250. We are working diligently to ensure that all businesses are compliant and receiving their business licenses in a timely manner. Business owners, please complete and submit your 2024 business license applications and renewals immediately online. You can go to calumetcity.org/business-license-renewal-applications. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Public Works, Alderman Navarrete.
Thank you, Mayor. I think it was brought up that we might have some severe weather tomorrow. Hopefully it's more rain than snow, but again, a reminder to please be cognizant of the snow routes and the signage and the no parking signage. Please utilize your driveways, your garages, so that our public works can safely get through the streets if need be. And just a reminder as well that they will focus on the main streets, the secondary streets, and our side streets will be the last priority. But please feel free to call your alderman or the Public Works or the mayor's office if you have any concerns regarding snow routes or any issues that you may have tomorrow. But that's all I have this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Alderman, the snow, we want to talk about the senior snow removal list as well with Public Works. They're going to do seniors, so we've taken a list from our office, but we want to talk about the program.
Sure, Mayor. I think it's a program that you kind of spearheaded last season. Feel free to call your alderman or the mayor's office if you're a senior without a capable nephew or son in the household that can help you with the snow removal. There's nothing like seeing a young man watch our Public Works clear snow off their residential. So it's certainly a program that we want to help out with seniors with. So please, if you feel like any senior residents feel like they need to utilize the program, feel free to call the mayor's office and or your alderman to get on that list. Or Public Works, correct? I'm sure Public Works can take those calls as well.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Item 7, City Council reports. Alderman Smith.
Yes, next Saturday, January the 20th, will be this year's first 7th Ward Town Hall meeting. It will be at DA's Banquet and Event Hall from 10 a.m. to noon. If you have any questions on that, please contact the office at 708-891-8197 or email asmith@calumetcity.org. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Alderman Patton, City Council report.
Thank you, Mayor. Just one quick item. I want to piggyback off of what Alderman Navarrete just said in his committee report. I know there was a text message or multiple text messages that were sent out earlier in the week that were a little bit confusing to some residents. I received a number of calls about snow routes and parking and where you can and can't park. So I just want to reiterate that the only designated snow routes in the city are marked by signage, clear signage on the block. So if you don't have any signage on your block that states that you are on a snow route, you are free to park on your street. We would ask that if you have a garage or a driveway to park in during the snow removal process, we would ask you to do that to help cooperate and help us get the streets cleaned as quick as possible. But your car will not be removed if you are not parked on a designated snow route. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for that clarification, Alderman. And we're not towing cars, we're relocating cars. So our goal is not to tow anybody's car, we want to relocate cars. So those cars that are on snow route streets will not be towed and you will not have to pay that fee. We'll relocate them to our designated area. We want to make sure that residents are working with the city, working with the alderman as we clean these streets and make sure that all our streets are clean and Public Works are able to get by and through the streets. That's the purpose of the snow routes and the snow signs that we are enforcing, but we want to make sure we do this in a way that's respectful to the residents, but also making sure that people are not incurring fines and fees. So thanks, and we'll make sure we send out a clear message from our departments to make sure that everybody understands that. And also, we want to thank IT department and Ed, Steve, and everyone for this clear sounding mics. We finally got these mics fixed, so everything is clear, you can hear us, and we can have great conversation, but our mics are finally fixed, so we can conduct business and people can hear us as they're watching. I'm sorry, Alderman, I didn't mean to take up your report.
No.
Alderman Gardner.
Good evening, Mayor. Thank you. I would just like to encourage the Fifth Ward residents to continue to call my office with any issues, concerns, or complaints, 708-891-8195. As Alderman Navarrete stated earlier, my office will be out tomorrow clearing snow. I will be taking care of the seniors. That's on my list from previous years. If you have 4 inches of snow at least, must be after the completion of a snow event, you must be 65 years or older and no able-bodied person inside the residence. I will be there to clear your snow tomorrow. This is for the seniors that are on my list from previous years. Feel free to reach out. Anybody new, I'm going to refer you to the mayor's office, Public Works for assistance. But again, there must be no able-bodied person in the house, and there must be at least 4 inches of snow, and it must be at the completion of a snow event. Feel free to call my office, 708-263-8043. That's my cell. 708-891-8195. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Fourth Ward, Alderman Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. First, and out to God who makes all things possible. I want to thank the 2 residents that came to the canceled meeting this past Monday. Got a notification from the Park District that 2 people was outside that didn't know that the meeting was canceled. So I want to thank those 2 residents and just let them know publicly that your matters will be addressed as expeditiously as possible. The next 3rd and 4th Ward Town Hall meeting will be February 5th at Downey Park at 6:30 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Third Ward, Alderman Tillman.
Thank you, Mayor. Real briefly, if any residents has any concerns tomorrow, I'll be away from the office, potentially handling the snow, but you can text the automatic cell line at 708-264-5706. Again, 708-264-5706. Thank you.
Thank you, Alderman. Second Ward, Alderwoman Wilson.
Thank you. Thank you to the Second Ward residents who came out to our very first Second Ward meeting for 2024. It was very productive, and we have made a beginning list of our needs for our ward, what we would like to submit to the mayor's office and the economic development team for the open space in our ward, what we'd like to see come to Calumet City as well as the Second Ward. Snow list. I have compiled the list. I updated the list yesterday. And so the list for our ward has a little over 50 people on it. It was sent to the mayor's office as well as the Commissioner for Public Works and Public Works Department. Please be patient. Our ward is very important, but we are one of 7 wards. So our Public Works will handle the main roads first to secure and make sure that we have a way to get in and out, then go around and clear residential blocks. Again, to echo everyone, please be mindful of the signage of the no parking, the prohibited parking during 2 or more inches of snow. Public Works did a fantastic job at the beginning, the middle, and the end of most of the blocks where you cannot park. If in front of your house doesn't have that sign, you can park there. Thank you for all of the calls. Like the mayor said, you will not be told, but you will be relocated if you are parked in any of the prohibited areas. On January 24th, we will have our Second Ward fundraiser. You can go to my social media, and this evening, our new intern will place the tickets directly on alderwomanwilson.com. Lauren sent out everyone who was on the list for snow removal, senior snow removal. If you're not on that list, feel free to contact my office, or again, contact the mayor's office directly or Public Works to be added. Please understand that some people will be verified. If you are 36 with a bum toe, you do not qualify for senior snow removal. We have TF North fundraiser this weekend. Please visit my social media or my website for more information. It's a good cause, and it benefits the TF North boys basketball team. That's all I have.
Thank you, Alderwoman. Alderman Navarrete.
Thank you, Mayor. Just an announcement that the First Ward Vision and Action Plan draft has been completed. I apologize, we were going to have a town hall 2 weeks ago. That got rescheduled and canceled due to some unexpected travel I had. We are rescheduling that meeting February 21st at the VFW, 664 Hirsch. That's, or Price, I'm sorry, 664 Price. It's Price and Pulaski, on the corner of Price and Pulaski, at 6 p.m. February 21st. We'll have a meeting in between there to get a reminder out. But any questions or anyone that would like a copy of the draft, in the meantime, you can contact my office. Email me. I can send you a draft at mnavarette@calumetcity.org. You can find that on the website. And we can shoot that over so you have some notes and comments for the town hall meeting. And also just echo Alderwoman Wilson, please come out and support TF North's basketball tournament, charity basketball tournament tomorrow. There'll be games all day. I believe games start at 10 a.m. And go on through the afternoon. So feel free to show up, stop in, support the TF North basketball team. Thank you, Mayor. That's this evening.
Thank you, Alderman. Item 8 on the agenda are informational items to be accepted on file. Does anyone have any questions regarding item 8A through K? If not, can someone make a motion to accept these items and place them on file?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Williams and second by Alderman Smith. All in favor?
All right.
Thank you. These items will be placed on file. Item 9 are new business items. Before we get to item 9, I would like to bring up Chief Bacher to give us a report. And then the next report will be our engineers on the infrastructure items we have on our agenda tonight. Chief Bacher, these are some of our final invoices that we have on the agenda tonight for cleaning. So, Chief.
Yes, thank you. And if I could just add to what all the aldermen were stating about the snowstorm coming, we also have some sub-zero temperatures as well, starting in the beginning of the week. So can't encourage it enough. If you have senior citizens living next door to you, to make sure you check on them when the temperatures drop. And also, if we do get that heavy snow, if you have a fire hydrant in front of your location, we encourage you to adopt that fire hydrant, shovel it out so that it makes our job a little bit easier if we do get a fire on that street, that we can find the hydrant easy. So thank you with that. And just first off, I did hand out a couple of attachments for you guys to read. The first one is from FEMA, just again, because of the demand that they had. The location at the library was supposed to shut down on January 20th. They extended that now to February 9th. February 9th, FEMA will still be at the library. So if you have residents that have not, and believe it or not, we still have residents calling us and we send them to the library. So February 9th will be the final day at the library for FEMA. Along with that, if you could go back to Pete's note that he handed out, and he apologizes for not being here tonight. But we are coming to an end as far as the outside services that were requested. You'll see tonight on the agenda under financial matters, Restore, along with the other cleaning service. There are some final bills. Again, I believe we have one resident that we're still waiting on. Restore is going to hit that. That was somehow lost through the cracks on our end. So that's going to be taken care of, and that should be the final bill. If you look at that second paragraph, that's more important. I'll just read it so the residents that are out here tonight that don't have it in front of them. Between the Disaster Recovery Center and the online portal, there have been 2,726 registrations submitted from our community as of January 11, 2024. These registrations led to 2,408 inspections being performed and $6,842,534 were assisted for our residents. And this is an individual household program assistance, and overall Cook County residents also received 70 loans through the SBA, the Small Business Association, through Cook County. So the loan application totaled just over $2 million. So that's quite an achievement. Again, we can't thank enough our Cook County friends, the emergency management team, along with FEMA, that came out in force and assisted the residents of Calumet City and the surrounding communities. Any questions?
Thank you, Chief, for being on top of this, and please thank Deputy Chief Bendinelli for taking over this program and really bringing us through some challenging times, but we are here now. FEMA's here. You guys did a good job for residents in our city.
Appreciate it. Thank
you. Next, we have our engineer who's going to talk about the infrastructure items that are on the agenda. So if you have any questions, but we have Matt Berger. Matt.
Thank you, Mayor. Informational item number 4, or new business number 4 here is the recommendation for approval to enter into a contract with Pipeview America for sewer cleaning, jetting, televising. This is a bid that went out. It's approximately 5 miles of sewers that the work will be performed in Calumet City, citywide. And ironically, actually, 1457 Wentworth, which is informational on item number 5, that is actually on the list too. We are going to be tackling that sewer as well too, and then carrying it forward further based on the new business requirements here too. There'll be additional investigation that will be associated with that as well. This is the start of the investment in the sewers to identify the problems, the concerns, develop a facility capital plan, and start addressing some deficiencies in the sewers that we have. So you can't fix something if you don't know what the extent of the damage is, and this is going to help us identify that and then develop the game plan that is needed in order to secure funding in the future, and as well as also to immediate repairs that are needed and make those things happen so that way we can get the sewer system functioning to a better level of service that it should for all the residents in the community.
Thank you, Matt. Does anyone have any questions of Matt before we?
So this is just not only, just pretty much a follow-up of the storm sewers that were reported backed up during the storm event. Is this more of a proactive approach to mitigate any future issues?
This is the start of the proactive approach. The city has traditionally not operated with a capital investment plan really for the sewer system. It's been more reactive. We're trying to get out in front of it here with the start of this program, and that's part of the bond in which the city is going after here to implement. So the plan is to develop the plan, be more proactive, identify the needs, the concerns. That way we can also secure additional funding and then start also to addressing the needs and also really have a handle on what the costs are associated with improving the system to get it to a more resilient level.
Okay, thank you.
Mayor,
Alderman Navarrete.
just a comment. So about almost a year now, we approved the bond issue for the $10 million in sewer. That was, I believe, a match of $10 million from the federal. So it's a $20 million that we've allocated toward the bond, well, $10 million from the bond and a $10 million match. Is that still correct, or are you not familiar?
My understanding is it's $10 million from the bond is paying for it, and then the other components of the bond are actually paying for the levees along the Little Calumet River that the Army, that's the study that, and the work that the Army Corps of Engineers is underway with, which the city has to have match money contributing to match the funds associated with it. And then there's other components that are also in the bond too, but those are the two big infrastructure needs on there in the bond money. And I think that comes out to approximately $14 million, give or take.
Oh, good, thank you. And then what's allocated for this award?
So this award, we actually got really excellent pricing for the 5 miles. The price came in around $150,000. The engineer's estimate was approximately $200,000.
That's good. Very good, thank you.
Receiving the disbursement from the IEPA for loans, was that for this project, was for, we got 5 disbursements so far. So was that for this loan or was it for the other loan?
That is for the lead service line project.
So we, to the council, and we're going to send this to the city council. This has also been given to the city treasurer. We have the loan for our lead line replacement, where we have those 447 homes identified in the city. And that loan amount has, we have started getting our disbursements back already. We're at $1.8 million. I think it's a $4 million project, or?
That's correct. That one has $4 million principal forgiveness through the state revolving fund.
So the money that we put out, we're getting back from the state. That's what we also explained to the council in one of our programs, which is our lead line replacement. I believe Alderman Navarrete was talking about the loan, the IEPA loan for sewer replacement or water replacement.
Yeah, for the, we have several different programs kind of that are in place, but that one that you're referring to with the state revolving fund, currently the city has a funding allotment of a commitment of $20 million for a project plan, and we're in the first phase of that with the $4 million. Right now, that project, it's going to be about 330 services, 337 is the number that we're shooting for right now. We are approximately about 65, 68% done, right in between there. And the goal is to try and get that thing addressed and wrapped up this year. And then we're going to go after the next allotment of funding and put in a funding nomination by March 31st in order to get hopefully additional $4 million so we can keep that program rolling. It is committed by the IEPA that there's the $20 million. We just got to put in the funding commitment for it, and we will be putting that in the next couple months for the next wave.
So the key question, Matt, is when are residents going to see trucks and construction on the blocks?
We will have the project kickoff meeting next week if this contract is approved or recommended and voted for approval by the council, and then we'll hopefully have the kickoff meeting and get a schedule and find out when they can get the trucks out there.
Okay. Any other questions of Matt, Alderman Gardner? No. All right. Under new business items, 9A through 5, are there any questions regarding new business items A1 through 5? If not, Alderman.
Mayor, I'm sorry,
Yes.
just a quick clarification. I know we already passed item number 1. What was the change, I guess, between, I reviewed the email by our finance director. Is it just a change in scope or use of funds? Is that it?
Change in use of funds, but the library received some of their tax money. They didn't receive enough money for the electrical that needs to be repaired, and the other items that include, they need a new roof, and they also got pre-construction repairs.
I got it.
So it was a correction from the November 15th meeting.
Okay, so and then, consistent with the email, the payback's just going to be negotiated at the library's next budget year meeting?
Yes,
We'll
with our
figure out the
with our
payback.
treasurer. They already passed a resolution for this as well.
Okay. Okay. And it's just it'll be a drawdown, not a lump sum, Treasurer Tarka?
We'll transfer the $200,000 as authorized by the council into the library's funds.
Okay. So are there any receipts that we'll look for this, or no?
They have to give us receipts for the roof repair, electrical repairs, and pre-construction repairs that will have to be submitted to the city treasurer.
Okay. That's all the questions I had. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Treasurer.
Motion, is there a motion to approve items 9A through 5, 1 through 5?
So moved.
Motion made by Alderman Williams and second by Alderman Navarrete. Tillman, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Navarrete,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Tillman,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Gardner,
Yes.
Patton, Smith.
Yes.
Item B, building permits. There are no building permits or new garage construction on the agenda. So we will move forward with item C on the agenda, which is resolutions and ordinances. We have one ordinance on the agenda. Are there any questions regarding the ordinance? Not Alderman Tillman.
I'd like to make a motion to approve item C1 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Alderman Tillman, second by Alderwoman Wilson to approve item C1. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Navarrete,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Tillman,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Gardner,
Yes.
Patton, Smith.
Yes.
Item D are financial matters, 1 through 19. Are there any questions regarding items 1 through 19?
Yes. Item number 11. Is this for, no, I'm sorry, item number 12. This question is for Engineer Matt. Engineer Matt, is this for our April phase for sidewalk repair?
No, this is the past sidewalk project. There will be another sidewalk one coming down the pipes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I see it right here, 2023, disregard.
Okay. Any other questions?
Item number 1, Mayor, it's not to complete the quick take process, right? It's just related to it?
Just related to it.
Just related to it. Yeah,
To
we're not-
complete it, we need an
Yeah,
updated appraisal for that.
Right, so it's, all right. We're just, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it says complete the quick take. I'm like, are we buying it already?
No, it's complete the appraisal as part of the requirements of the House of Representative and the courts. We have to have an updated appraisal. We haven't done an appraisal since 2021, so this is requiring us to do another appraisal.
Okay, and then just item number 13, I know this bill needs to get due, and I guess this is more just of a comment. I'm going to look to hold a Public Works Committee meeting just to review. I know we've done a lot of work at our Public Works yard, so we'll just try to get a handle on that and just give a report back to the council. So work with the commissioners to, it was a big undertaking to clean up the Public Works yard and the decades of storage and stockpiles that were there. So item number 13, every time we've seen a lot of these roll-off bills come on our bill list, so just have a Public Works Committee meeting to kind of review all of them. This should be the last one, I'm being told, that we're going to get related to the Public Works yard, so again, more of a comment that I didn't have in my Public Works report, but look to have a Public Works Committee meeting here in the near future to discuss those matters.
Thank you, Alderman. Appreciate that. And
I have a question, too. As it relates to item number 1, what is the status of the quick take legislation?
the status of the bill has been filed as part of the requirements. There are like 10 requirements that the city has to meet. We held a public hearing. We had passed a resolution. The last part of that is an updated appraisal, just so it can move forward. As many of you know, I wasn't there last year due to the accident, so part of the bill did not move forward. And I guess this is to move that forward and to move negotiations for Revoke Small. Any other questions? If not, Alderman Gardner, make a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to approve financial items D1 through 19 as so presented.
Motion made by Alderman Gardner to approve items.
Second.
Second by Alderman Tillman. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Navarrete,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Tillman,
Yes.
Williams,
Yes.
Gardner,
Yes.
Patton, Smith.
Yes.
I am sorry, Alderman Patton, I have to disappoint you. I know this is a quick meeting, but we do have executive session tonight to discuss a matter. Otherwise, we will be adjourning, but we do have executive session tonight. If the council want to do unfinished business, and then we can come back.
Yes, please.
Unfinished business, Alderman Navarrete.
I think Alderman Gardner pointed it out, but wasn't on our bill list today, but just outstanding questions on previous items is all. He says he has some backup for them, but I think there were invoices, but just a couple of follow-up questions related to those.
Okay. Alderwoman Wilson, unfinished business.
Okay, should you need my office, please feel free to contact me via cell or text. I am manning my own phone now, 708-586-4990. Should you need to email me, please email me at secondwardforwilson@gmail.com. That's the number 2, ND, Wilson, WILSON, 4, FOR, no, Second Ward 4, FOR, Wilson, @gmail.com. So Second Ward for Wilson @gmail.com. If it's an emergency with the snow, please feel free to contact me. We do have our block representatives who are willing and able to come out and help. Our 90-plus residents, we have been in contact with. If you are 90 years old or older and we haven't been in contact with you, or you are a representative of them, please contact my office this evening before it snows. 708-586-4990. Thank you. Oh, one other thing. I would like to say congratulations to our captain, Derek Bryant. What went unsaid was Derek Bryant was the very first African-American firefighter here in the city of Calumet City to now become the very first fire chief in the city of Broadview. This is an amazing feat. Congratulations, Derek Bryant. We are pulling for you and supporting you. As somebody that grew up always seeing black firefighters, representation matters. And that representation is historic. Congratulations.
Thank you, Alderwoman. Alderman Tillman?
Nothing further, Mayor. Thank you.
Alderman Williams, unfinished?
Nothing, Mayor, thank you.
Thank you. Alderman Gardner, unfinished?
Nothing further.
Alderman Patton, unfinished?
Nothing further, Mayor, thank you.
Thank you. Alderman Smith, unfinished business?
Just quick reminder that the Sevenport Town Halls are every third Saturday of each month at DA's Banquet Hall from 10 a.m. to noon. If you have any questions on that, please give me a call at 708-891-8197. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank everyone for attending the council meeting. We do have executive session. We did finish and conduct all the city business. Therefore, we're going to go into executive session. So is there a motion? I'd like to entertain a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
For the purpose
Second.
pending litigation and potentially employment matters. Motion made by Alderman Smith and seconded by Alderman Gardner. All in favor? We're in executive session at 6:53 p.m. We do anticipate a long executive session, so you guys are welcome to stay here, but we will be in executive session and then come back and conclude the meeting. Thank you.